suburb of Glendale.
Oh, yeah.
So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football.
Hey, better get them slants ready.
Set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger
And them damn, the running back going and the tight end going out. Damn. Don't you do it. Stay your ass right in there. Trey, you doing it again, bro. You back at it. Take Big B and sorry. Old noobster. Yeah, a good brother of mine called me one morning and said, hey, man. Hey, Cam up. I said, oh shit. Somebody dropped Cam? Damn, how you post? Can you post my Twitch, bro? I mean, my stream?
80 on my line.
80?
I don't have time at higher than
80 what?
I had a 60, but 70.
Alright, so stream. That's what I need. YouTube. I got YouTube? I ain't got YouTube, bro. Can you post YouTube?
You do. I forgot the name of it.
I found it.
Ready to eat? Yeah, that's what I do.
That's ugly.
Tight dog.
Great.
To his running back. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
He needs to stand shame.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the
nigga
linebacker was
literally
freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now here we go doing the Dutch.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
20. 8. 20. Sponge. That's right.
Newton now to throw.
Throw it to him, Noob. He's finna get out of control.
Chandler Jones. He's the one to get
Chandler, sloppy ass.
for him on the year.
Let's get this.
Hey. I ain't letting him do shit. Just trying to get the ball off.
Backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
3rd and fucking 21.
From the gun,
He, the nigga literally will not block ready to get out, son. Man doing his fucking bitch, bro. Come on, bro. All y'all gotta do is throw the ball, man.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
How do you make this shit so difficult? Get it.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Illegal as hell.
Yeah, he did go out and come in.
That's out of bounds.
Good blocking there.
Well, good game, bro.
It'll go as a 19-yard return.
Yeah, I fought a good fight.
Start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't need to see no more. Shit. Done seen enough. Nigga, 3 plays, 3 untouched. Come on, dog. 3 losses. Shut the fuck up. Ain't never that shit.
First down. Forced out to his left, and it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
You know it. He gonna be untouched every time, cuz.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Rolling to his right.
God almighty.
Here out of the
What I was thinking. I'm
That
trying to
goes for
kill this
14
nigga.
yards, first down Cardinals.
Alright, Mac. Let's just slow it down, nigga. Getting
Nice
out on
pass
you
that
already.
time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray, also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M. Then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Come on, man. What's the point of running man if the nigga still...
He's inside the 30. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
I guess.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on.
That's why I ran man, nigga, for the screen.
Guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers. They are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
Nigga ain't had to run the ball once.
And a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass
Lord have mercy, he took off immediately.
12 times in a game.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was
I
you.
mean, shit,
honest.
if they ain't got to do nothing but run the
Fan base is
goddamn
hoping with
ball,
this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And the Cardinals are in. Touchdown.
Wow, he tackled him into the end zone.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've
I'm
seen
just gonna
this,
run every
because
play.
This young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Oh, Lord.
Gonzalez able to tack on the
What
PAT.
I got myself.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
There we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Look at this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga was holding on to it before he even got the ball.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Going top shelf for
fucking
he's trying
goodness.
for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check 50. Check.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges.
Oh,
It'll be an
jeez.
Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
But when you hit him on a move like that, he's able to get an open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Buying time this one, and a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Alert flare, alert flare.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers.
Oh,
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking is so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy.
Get the fuck out of my... Oh, yeah. Yeah, penalty.
With a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
I
It's
love
too
it.
bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good
Good
about
fucking
it. And
game.
people celebrating. The guys who just
This
gave
is
up that
crazy.
play.
Right now, let's go. Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Newton.
Oh, my fucking goodness.
Complete.
I don't know. Been the goddamn choose.
Great coverage all around. Really didn't have any options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be
Man, that
completed.
goddamn bad.
Every
They
receiver was
could've-
locked
goddamn.
up.
Hey, my player's invisible.
Let's go.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Look at me. Dog, now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Ban. Deuce. Hey.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Let's go.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10-0. in a minute. Just you wait. What I'm gonna do? Just try.
Got it.
Line
Ready.
of scrimmage,
30
the
base.
31 now on 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Go. Motion. Hey, Echo. Defense.
Now it's the backup Rudolph. That ball caught by the former Toledo
Oh,
Rocket,
my
Deontay
fucking
Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Check 43. 22 jet bomber. Hey, orbit. Say go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ready.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
6-6, bullet high.
just shy of midfield. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Here's Rudolph.
I knew it.
Looks to throw, fires
I
right
mean,
side.
it's
And
inevitable, bro.
Incomplete.
The dumb
The
shit.
coverage
It's
too good
stupid.
there. The contact popped the ball.
Why he
free.
gotta
It's
do all
fourth
that
down.
extra shit? Nut Riders. Nut Riders.
Here we go.
The offense
Set.
here not
18
budging.
Gator.
They're going to fight for it on
Check nine,
fourth
check
and
nine.
inches.
General West. Hey, exit.
Here we go on fourth. Rudolph. And he connects with Ebron. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Let's go
This
now.
offense
50,
finding
plant.
its legs now. Here's another
ready,
first
get
and
ready.
10.
Get ready. Check 37. Check 37. Back, back, back.
Gone, gone.
Check 25.
Hey. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Right there. All day,
Despite the
baby.
blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. Here
So
we go.
they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We got to get to the ball.
Hey, wahoo.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Ready, ready.
Rudolph. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets it down to the 32.
Let's go. Let's do
4
it.
yards the pickup, first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Ready, ready.
Well, we saw him shed a nice
90
tackle on
Wolf.
that play. This quarterback now 4 of 5 since coming
Check,
on.
check,
It's first
check,
and 10.
Check safety. Check safety.
Hey, lock it.
You go tight. You got tight.
First carry for James Conner. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down,
Set,
a
ready,
very solid
8,
gain
read.
on that play.
Coming to you. Coming to you. Bang, 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 bang.
Hard, hard. Hit it.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Hey,
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler
get
first.
him out of there.
Let's
This
go.
has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
58, right there.
Now.
On first and 10, Rudolph. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Okay, break.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Leo, Leo.
Hey, check 24.
Yep.
Check 24. 49.
Hey, Delta.
49. Check 49. And 58 is a must.
Rock by.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Simmons, bro, y'all got to
They'll
block
find his way
him.
down right around the 12.
Yes.
But we just saw a
That's
great
what I'm
example of what we
talking
talked
about.
about with his
That's it,
coach
boy.
prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Down.
The Steelers
18
on
Gator.
third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 9.
Switch.
Hey, zoom.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Leaf River.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
Oh my goodness, G.
And taken down at the 21. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
That mine I done threw the
Normally,
ball now.
don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this
Oh,
football
Lord
game.
have mercy.
And Boswell's kick is good. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Slowest nigga.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Let's go.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. Murray now. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Strip that ball. Under 10. You're out. 10. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Come on, QB, come on.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, baby, I see you.
That's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now the Cards throw another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Get his ass, get that nigga.
Set hut. 48 to blast. 48 Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Going for it all.
Oh, my God.
And it'll be
Straight
intercepted.
to him.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in
He
college.
was
Backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
That's what I'm saying. This game's so
the
fucking
result
broke.
could be something you don't like.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time not as successful as he gets back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
They put me on the 25 or something.
The timeout with 5 seconds left.
Dang.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half.
Look at this shit.
This one from 40 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
Here we go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Man, he ain't gonna fumble, bro.
He's taken down. Ryan Shazier in there to get him, and that is sack number
Bionic
6
Man
now
or something?
for him on the year. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Zoom. Hey, we're going 37's the Mike.
Here's Murray.
I'm going to come back to you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got
y'all niggas tweaking,
and he's
cuz.
got the first down yardage.
I see the man crossing.
Midfield. A gain of 39 that time.
Now that one hurts defensively. They forced him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. From the midfield strike, they look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins.
Strip him.
And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready.
Murray now, 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray again.
Yeah.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing again, Murray. Off the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies work, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to...
Murray
Get that. This nigga still.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get
Finally
it back,
fumble.
but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession.
Kill that nigga.
Here's
Kill him.
Lee now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now Rudolph on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so
Okay,
many different
what
ways?
you got
In this
going
case,
on? What?
you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss,
Well,
but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed,
But with
not
the
just
quarter,
outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now a play fake, get it Rudolph. Rudolph loses the football, it's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on second and long.
He threw it. He threw the ball, bro.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Hassan racking up.
He threw the ball, bro. What the fuck y'all
year.
with the man to do? This nigga Riddick is like the god of fucking sacks or some dumbass shit.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed,
All right,
that's what
man.
they'll do is they run it here.
Something.
And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in final.
Now a hit and a loose
This
football.
nigga kill him.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense.
Motherfucker got some
This
kind of
was a
angels
chance
on
to
him,
maybe
cuz.
brought a little bit
Tell
of a
him.
spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call
Down.
special
You
teams the
fucking
3rd
right.
phase,
Kill
but
his
you
ass.
see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to
Oh
the
my
field
fucking
now,
goodness. You gonna sit there? Nigga, you the
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have
or
to do
literally
it
the
without
spy,
letting
man. Why are
panic
you
creep in
sitting there,
and
bro?
affect their play.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Yo, a lame ass motherfucker. Okay.
Let's go now. Mine, 60 Pittsburgh. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on. You say go.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, They want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Ready, set, Mike 55. Stay with your man. On the ball, on the ball.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray
What?
setting up the screen here. It's Barber.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. On 2nd down, here's Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're giving themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Murray now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Murray. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. The Cardinals push further out in front.
Oh,
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes
what
the
can
lead
you
up
say
to 11.
when the bullshit is stacking?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
70, Indy.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
5.
From the 27, Rudolph eluding the pressure right. On the
What?
right, he'll let it go deep
Oh
right
my
sideline.
Jesus.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what I'm talking
Good
about.
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Set,
The
ready.
Steelers on
90,
3rd
roll.
down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be
Burnt
3rd
him
and
up,
6.
man.
Hey, Charlie. Big Ripper, Big Ripper.
From the gun, here's Rudolph.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
knocked
bro.
away.
Might not throw it to him. Might as well.
Not
Fuck.
only was the call spot on,
stupid
How about the
ass shit.
execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to
Push
make
the
a play
man out of
right.
Yeah,
bounds.
exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This nigga Murray throwing darts.
I can't pick a play.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Set, hut, get the plan. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, here we go.
Let's say you start chewing at some point.
Now it's the Boise State
Oh,
alone.
Lord, have
Jay
mercy.
Ajayi.
I've seen it, but
He's at
no.
the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jay Ajayi. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Shit.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Steeler
Eight,
offense
read.
here about ready for their next
Hey,
drive.
Sam
And with this
off.
deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell
Check
my
it back,
offense
check
right
it
here?
back.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's some guys that have to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he slips up past the
Come on,
45
let's go.
before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
On the double.
48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Come on,
Gotta eat
Brady.
tonight, bro.
Let's see what you got.
Gotta eat tonight.
Get it.
On first down, it's Rudolph.
Okay,
And
throw
tip
to
there
me
altered the
again.
ball flight, and it
Chicken
falls
wire, right?
incomplete. It'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the
Ready?
secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just
Look at
play
me.
better and better.
Dog. And I.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
God,
Works his
this
way
nigga
forward for
pauses
about
and
4
takes
up to the midfield
right back
stripe.
off.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hurry. Let's go.
And he gives this time to the tailback. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here. Allen.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All day, baby.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Down. 10, Tuscan. Wants to run. Hey, they're running it.
He may try and run for this.
Jesus.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still fourth down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Ass beat. Yes, we did.
Down.
The Steeler
60
offense
outlaw.
here about ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense
Ready?
has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
55.
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close it out.
So for the Cardinals, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles.